And welcome to the high school club of activities and stuff. Today we're watching volleyball. The Ignacio Bobcats versus the Dolores Bears. And it looks like it is gonna be a very good game. I think Ignacio lost last time. Let's see if we can change it up just a little bit here. Looks like Dolores will be serving first. All the judges and people getting ready. Order in the court here. First serve by number 14 from Dolores. Ignacio sets it up and Casey Brown hits it over right to the back. First point goes to Ignacio. And hits Emily like a bullet. Unable to get it off the ground there. Hits it to Soli, but at a bit of an awkward angle. Now it's 1-1 tied. Number 10 now for Dolores. Ashlyn Mickelson.
Yeah, it looks like Dolores is just a little short on subs. Looks like they only have one person on the bench right now.
Nashos don't got that big of an advantage.
Serve is just gonna go a little short.
Yeah, doesn't look like Ignacio has that big of an advantage there as they only have 2 subs. Now serving number 18, Soli Cosillo. Very powerful arm. Hits it over to Dolores, and they send it back. Sets it up for Vanessa Gonzalez to hit it. A very nice spike, but they're able to save it. And that's a point to Ignacio for a reason. I think it was out of bounds or something. Serve is good, straight to the back, number 17. They set it up. Dolores spikes it over.
Spiked over by Dolores, being hit around. Number 17, Vanessa Gonzalez fires it right back.
And
being bumped around. National Lauren Decay sends it back on over to be hit around again. Vanessa setting it up for Lauren Decay. Lauren Decay sets it for Yolana Howe, which sends it right back.
And it looks like Vanessa Gonzalez going to spike it over, and 17.
Looks like she didn't absorb it very well. Number 17 on Dolores kind of just took the hit and just dropped to the floor.
And Soli Cosillo serving again here. Honestly, enough power on that serve to cook a chicken. And number 5 sets it up to Emily Cundiff to hit it over right to the middle. Dolores, number 2, spikes it, and they can't block it. Well, they do make contact with it, but it goes right in between them and the net. It's another point for Dolores here. Now number 2, Kristen Kemp. Serving. Serve is good. Number 5 sets it up. And then Vanessa Gauss spikes it right to the back. They are unable to recover this. And now 5-2. Now number 17, Vanessa Gonzalez, ready to serve it. And we are subbing in. Looks like number 3 goes out.
Number 17, serve for Ignacio Bobcats, being bumped around by Dolores Bears, sent right back by number 3 on Dolores. Oh, looks like a bad dig by Soli Cosillo on Ignacio Bobcats. Probably just didn't angle it right and hit right into the net off that dig.
Now number 3 for Dolores will be serving. Looks like Autumn Gonzalez hits a nice serve. Ignacio's unable to save the ball. And it's a point for Dolores. She'll be serving again. And the serve is good. Goes straight to Soli Cosillo. Bit fumbly with my words there. Number 17 from Dolores spikes it over. Straight to Soli Cosillo. And Emily Cundiff spikes it right to the middle.
Looks like it's going to be a missed set on number 3 on Dolores. Just goes right over her head and gives a point to Ignacio. Looks like we will be having number 13, Macy Barnes, come in for number 5, Lauren DK for the Ignacio Bobcats. Yolana Howe up to serve for Ignacio. Again, just a little bit of bumping around on Ignacio's side. Saved by Macy Barnes into the net. And it looks like it is going to be hit out of bounds by number 3 at Dolores Bears.
And the serve is good, straight to the middle. Number 17, whopping hit. And number 7, looks like she just taps it over right in the middle. Alexis Ortiz, a very nice tap. Just tap it in. That's all you have to do. Very good placement. Lana Howell smacks it over straight to the back row. And looks like Dolores could have saved that one, but
just some bad angles on Dolores right there. As you can see, that's been happening earlier in the game.
And the serve is good to the same spot almost. And they set it back over. Now Alexis Ortiz tries to spike it, but it goes into the net. Unfortunately, that will not be a point for them. In fact, quite the opposite. Point for Dolores.
Looks like number 20 for Dolores up to serve with a nice spike across the net. Received by Vanessa Gonzalez. Alexis Ortiz goes to spike, and the spike is over. Bumped around, set for number 17, which hits it
inbounds.
Hits it inbounds, barely. Nice hawk down by Yolana Howe. Probably just saw it as out of bounds and didn't go for it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of confusion on those ones. The ones in the corner, it's a gamble if it's going to be out or not every time. Unless it's like way over. And Ignacio hits it back to the Dolores team. Or they hit it back to the Ignacio team. And they send it back to the Dolores team. And
again, just a little bit of miscommunication on Dolores.
And it goes into the lockers.
Everybody's going for it at once. Doesn't really know what's happening. Nobody calling for the ball.
Now serving number 10, Emily Cundiff.
Emily Cundiff with the nice jump serve just ends up short and into the net.
I mean,
it is a 10-7 right now. Ignacio with a 3-point lead.
Number 17 for Dolores hits it over. And then Soli Cosillo hits it, and it looks like it's going to be inbounds. Very nice hit.
Very nice hit by Ignacio to get that point.
Now 7-11 is the score here.
Ignacio up by 4.
Serving is number 3, Casey Brown. And one smackaroonie over to the other side. Looks like Dolores hits it, but this one is definitely out of bounds.
Just a little bit too much power on that, as we have the local Ignacio band coming in to play the song.
Yeah, I mean, as my good friend Trajan would say, there's a bit too much mustard on that. And
Oh,
Look.
again, just not enough communication on the floor by Dolores. Everybody jumping for everything. Um,
Yeah, I mean, number 13 tried to hit it to her teammate, but just went a bit further than she expected and landed in the middle of the court. Nobody was there. And number 14 sets it up. Number 2 spikes it. And it looks like there will be a net violation on somebody. Jump.
oh, looks like that's gonna be in the net on on Dolores. Casey Brown still serving.
Casey Brown, nice serve, straight to the back row. And looks like they're a bit confused there because number 2 and number 13 looked like they were both waiting for the other team to go to the ball. But in the end, looks like number 2 hits it over, and it's going to be a point for Dolores. Now serving 14, Nayana Wilderson. Hits it over.
Serve is good and is being hit over by number 18, Solika Sion. That is going to be an out of bounds spike.
Good serve.
Good serve by number 14, being hit around and sent right back. Vanessa Gonzalez tried to spike it, and the spike is just too much on that. I need to focus that energy in one spot.
Yeah. And they're switching ball. Now I guess Ignacio is serving.
Macy Barnes is going to be taking the ball. Is going to be serving the ball for Ignacio. A little discussion between the net judge and the line judge right now. There may have been a line violation on the serve.
Looks like they ruled it to Ignacio.
Yes,
14 to
Macy
9.
Barnes for Ignacio is going to be serving the ball. Serve is good.
And they
Hit around.
reciprocate.
Number 2 bumps it right back. Macy Barnes for the set for Yolanda Howe. Yolanda Howe barely gets it to roll over the net. And it is good.
Quite a lucky play there. That ball could have gone either way there. I mean, it just hit the top of the net, kind of lower down the normal.
As the teams go in from a timeout called by Dolores Bears. Dylan, how do you think Dolores can get their act together when they're hitting the ball around?
I mean, they're just kind of hitting it with the wrong power here, and sometimes hitting it to the wrong place in person. See, at serves and stuff, sometimes they just hits off their arm wrong, goes out of bounds, or
Yeah, kind of getting those wrong angles.
yeah, you need to be an expert in geometry to get the right angles here. Sokoto, all the good stuff. Looks like Macy Barnes will be serving now.
As we return from that timeout, it'll be 15-9. Ignacio up by 6.
And there's the whistle. And she hits it straight into the net.
Just short, yeah, looks like.
Not
She
fun.
kind of hits the ball with the fist. On the serve, she doesn't really go for a palm. Nice serve by number 10 on Dolores, being bumped around by Ignacio, set up for Vanessa Gonzalez, who bumps it on over the net, straight to the back row.
And is
And
blocked.
looks like the bump is going to come just short. Number 2 looking to hit it spike it over the net. Sully Cosillo just kind of hawking it down, waiting there, kind of jumping for it as she sees it coming towards the net. Um, yeah, now Soli Cosillo is going to be up to serve.
And hits
Serve
it in the
comes
net.
up just short, actually, off that first serve.
Now
Gotta
number two.
gotta make those serves count.
Yeah. So what?
Gotta get as many points. Those are really easy points to give away right there. Oh, looks like a little miscommunication by number 5, Lauren Decay and Vanessa Gonzalez on Ignacio, both diving for the ball, as it is sent right back over by number 2, as she is up to serve now. She hits the ball over and is nice serve. Number 9, Yolana Howe, sends it right back over.
Number 20.
Number 20 just short as she goes for a mid-court spike.
Yeah, I mean,
Rotation on Ignacio Bobcat side. Looks like Alexis Ortiz is substituting in for number 3, Casey Brown, for Ignacio.
now 17, Vanessa Gonzalez throws it up. Serve is good to number 20. And it looks like Ignacio sets it up to Emily Cundiff to hit it over. And they hit it right to the back corner. They're not fast enough. Can't get there in time.
Oh, nice serve by number 3 on Dolores. Oh, looks like Lauren Decay is just going to come up short of that bump from the set by Soli Cosillo on Ignacio. It is a 17 to 14, a 3-point game right now as Ignacio is up by 3. Bumped around. Yolana Howe is the one who bumps it over the net. Send right back after a little bit of struggle by Dolores is number 7, Alexis Ortiz. Spikes it down on the Dolores Bears. Right to number 13, De Laboro in the very corner, in the corner, as she is not able to get there in time. In time to get a good hit on it. And it goes straight out of bounds. Number 9, Yolana Howe for Ignacio Bobcats is going to be up to serve.
And a
Serve
nice
is
serve.
nice. Good arc on that serve as it goes over. Kind of fumbled around a little bit, yes, and it looks like Ignacio is going to gain a point off that fumble around by the Dolores Bears.
Yeah, it looks like their angles were off again. Just kind of rolls off their arm. The wrong angle, they hit it wrong, something, but
Again,
could have been.
Yolana Howe giving not as fast as a serve as you normally see from like Emily Cundiff in the back. She always hits it pretty hard.
And the ball is up. And this time looks like they're going to be able to hit the thing back over, but it gets blocked and shoved right back down like a lightning bolt. Unfortunate. And number 9 hits it over.
Oh, the luck of the draw off of that serve right there. She just has a streak. The game just won't let her not serve.
Yeah, I mean, that one was another one that Ignacio got lucky on and was able to hit it into the net and just barely rolls over. Looks like that kind of caught Dolores off guard there because they really didn't look like they expected it to go over. I mean, I didn't either. But good luck. Now Ignacio only needs 3 more points to win. We're back. Looks like number 9, Yolana Howell, will be serving this fine
Sick boy.
after timeout time.
Number
Looks
9 again, Yolana Howe. Still up to serve and there goes her streak right there off the out of bounds serve.
now number 20 serving for Dolores, Michaela Pewitt. Good
So
serve,
the Dolores
straight.
Bears being bumped around, returned by number 18, Soliko Seal. Nice set by number 17. Again, set right back to her.
And that one was hit right to the corner in the back.
Struggle on Ignacio.
Yeah, no one was.
Vanessa Gonzalez sends it right into the crowd.
Yeah, that ball was a bit out of place there. Kind of had to scramble to the corner and gets it wrong. 20 hits it over, good serve. And they set it up for Emily Cundiff to spike over, where Dolores is able to stop it. But they just keep sending spike after spike over. And that one looks like the angle was wrong again. They kind of hit it way to the back.
Like Dolores had 2 people in the back hawking it down, couldn't get there in time, didn't know which one was going to get it. Yeah, just some miscommunication again. Bad hits.
Now deep from downtown San Jose. Looks like she is not quite able to get over the net again. Caught like a bug in a bug net. Number 17 hits it over. Is good. Now Vanessa Gonzalez wasn't really the best setup. Could have spiked it or something, but I don't know anything about volleyball, so I'm not going to say anything wrong with it. And the ball is in the crowd again. And bounced underneath the net. Nashville only needs 2 points here, so hopefully they don't choke this one. And they super slap it over the net. Looks like they're gonna hit it back over, where they set it up for Alexis Ortiz to spike it, but it does not make contact with the ground. And a nice one. Goes right on Emily Cundiff's arm and rolls almost to the trash can. It was a very nice hit by Dolores. Alexis Ortiz spikes it over again. And this time they're not able to save it. Now only needing 1 more point. Dolores has to be very, very careful here. It's like sitting in a minefield here. They gotta watch their step and make sure not to do anything wrong. And that's gonna be the first set or game or whatever you want to call it done. Ignacio wins 25-19. See if Ignacio can win this next game, or if this next game will go to Dolores. 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21. 20 seconds left. Looks like both teams are ready here. Number 5, serving for Ignacio. And another great serve, straight to the side there. Number 2 spikes it over. Not very powerful, but good placement. And they're going to be sending up to number 2 again, who this time is blocked by Soli Cosio. I mean, that's just the one person you don't want to see in front of you when you're spiking the ball. Number 5 hits it over again. Looks like they set it up for number 2 to hit back over. Where Ignacio sets it up for Alexis Ortiz to hit over. And it looks like the geometry's off a little bit there, as they are unable to get it back over the net. Lauren Decay tried to send it over, but was a bit short. Number 14 hits the ball over, and they set it up for Vanessa Gonzalez to spike it. And it's a point to point to Dolores. 1-2 here. And a good serve. Ignacio.
Looks like Vanessa Gonzalez was looking for a spike and didn't get it on that one. Number 2 comes and spikes it over pretty nice and received by Alexis Ortiz, and she tries to send it back, but comes up just a bit short on that one.
Bit off. 14 serving. Nayana Wilderson. Good serve. Ignacio sets it up for Soli Cosio to smack it, and it's out of bounds. It was a pretty good hit, but she just got the angle wrong and sent it into the bench. And
as the coach is saying, it is time to side out. As it goes out to the side, but looks like it results in a point for Ignacio, actually, and Dolores' coach does not look too happy on that call.
Now
she's kind of been questioning the ref on
Soli Cosio
on his past calls right now. That was a nice serve by Soli Cosio on the Bobcats. Just comes up short of number 17 on Dolores Bears. Kind of adjusting where they are as they run two people on the side and then rotates in.
Soli Cosino
and it looks like that spike is going to come up short. It's a 4-4. It's a
4-4. There's 44
game right now in the second game of the set.
And it looks like Dolores sends it back over. Ignacio, Laura Decay tries to hit it to somebody who's either to Alexis Ortiz or Vanessa Gonzalez, but ends up hitting in the middle and it goes out of bounds. Number 10 serving for Dolores, Ashlyn Mickelson, hits it over. or Ignacio. Vanessa
Nice
Gonzalez
serve by
hits it
Vanessa
over.
Gonzalez, and it bounces off number 10 in the deep corner by the bench as number 10 is rotating out. Number 13 is coming in.
Now number 3 is going in for number 7 on Ignacio.
Number 17, Vanessa Gonzalez serving for Ignacio LadyCats as the game is still tied.
And it looks like the net judge gets back to her spot in the crow's nest. Serve is good. And number 3 just tips it out of bounds. Looks like she tried to hit it somewhere, but lost track of the out of bounds mark. Number 17, Vanessa Gonzalez, another out of bounds serve. That one was very close. It looks like their luck was greater in the first game than this game because they got pretty lucky in the first game with the net and all that. Now,
Just some nice volleys going on here. Pretty much always getting that 3 hit, as you can see, as Ignacio did. Just going for that 3 hit always is a nice thing to do. Kind of get that ball moving around, get the defense adjusting around, trying to adjust to that shot that you're going to take.
there was another.
Sometimes you just have to send it right back after a good hard volley and a spike. You need to kind of regroup, just send it back on over to them, let them work while you guys can regroup, get settled up, a little bit more focused. Lana Howe with the nice serve on over. As you can see here, just sending it right back is a good tactic. Also getting those 3 hits is very crucial to part of the gameplay.
And another nice volley going on here. Both teams going back and forth. Looks like that set was a little bit off. She couldn't spike it over. And it looks like they hit it right in the middle. Soli Cosio diving for the ball is unable to get far enough over.
Looking for that spike at the very end is a good tactic to do.
Very good. And it looks like another point for Dolores that just kind of goes in between Ignacio's players. Number 3 for Dolores, Autumn Gonzalez. Set it up, and it looks like it's going to be 4 hits for Ignacio.
That is going to be a 4-hit call on Ignacio as Dolores is up by 2 and up to serve. And serve is straight into the net. Easy points off those serves. It's a maker. It's a hit or miss, really.
Maker or breaker, kind of caught in there like a rabbit in a snare trap. Number 10, Emily Cundiff. Oh wow, that is a
with a
hard
blazing hit, as you can hear on that one.
If you slapped a chicken with that much power, it'd be turned into a rotisserie chicken. And it looks like
a lot of energy going around in this room after that hit right there.
And out of bounds.
As Yolanda Howe goes for about the same amount of force, just that closer to the net, as you can see, and it kind of goes out of bounds and gives a point to Dolores. It is a 2-point game at this point with Dolores up top by 2.
And that one looked like it was out of bounds, but looks like number 14 lost track of where she was and hit it back.
And that 3 hits with the spike, that was really a nice play right there, and kind of saved by Dolores off of that one. Casey Brown for the spike, and just, again, barely getting over for the luck of the net is everybody on Ignacio dives in and is not able to get the ball.
Water everywhere, but not a drop to drink. I mean, kind of similar. There's nobody there, but there's players all over the floor. So yeah, I don't know where I'm going here. Number 20 for Dolores hits it over. Nice serve. And hit out of bounds again. That's Dolores is getting quite a few points on these out of bounds.
Timeout is going to be called by Ignacio with a minute for the timeout, and Dolores up by 4. Start one of your chess things. You know who that is?
That looks like Mondo.
Yeah. Looks like it's gonna be Dolores for the serve on that after that point they just scored. Sully Cosil with a nice spike, kind of hugging the net as it crosses over. Just being volleyed around a little bit again into the net, and it seems they can't get out of the net. It is tangled in the net, cannot get out, and not enough hits to get it over for the point. As again another serve going under. As you can see, cutting down on those points given on serves to the other team. This could be a whole different game. This could be a whole different set if you take away those points thrown away off those bad
Yeah, I mean,
mostly short serves. We've only had probably 1 or 2 serves that have gone out of bounds.
if you can get more points than the other team, then in the end you'll win. Ball hit straight up in the air there.
Nice hit by Ignacio. Bounces off of number 3 and out of bounds into the deep corner as the coach
Deep, dark depths.
hassles to get the ball and throw it over, bowling in between the player's legs. Number 7, Alexis Ortiz with a nice serve, and then rotates into her position on the court. Soleil Cosillo kind of with a nice tip, kind of just finesses it over the top of the net. And a nice block again by Soleil Cosillo as she is just short of 6 foot tall. Almost no need to jump to block the spikes.
And a good serve by number 7.
Nice serve by Alexis Ortiz. Too powerful for number 13 to absorb and get back up into play. Nice jump serve again. I guess they counted that. All right, that was. Ball doesn't lie. Ball doesn't lie. Again, number 13. I guess they called it as a pancake when she slid and barely got it off, but that was clearly a bounce. Looks like the ball agreed with that and just off the hands of number 13.
It's a great
Laboro
comeback
for Dolores Bears as Dolores calls a timeout.
Great comeback by Ignacio. They were down by quite a few points. Now only down by a couple.
Again, Alexis Ortiz on a good streak. She has here some nice serves going over the net. Good serve again, barely saved on that one.
Vanessa Gonzalez spikes
Gonzalez looking for the hammer, just not the tallest player on the team, kind of at a disadvantage there.
She has to get especially
that's
high up.
One of the fewer times she's come up short of hitting it over the net. She has a very powerful arm, her and Emily Cundiff.
And Emily
Nice
Kun.
set by Soli. Good placement on that set. Ooh, nice absorption by number 9, Yolanda Howe, and Macy Barnes hits it on over. Number 10 just doesn't know how to react, kind of swipes at it, barely gets it up in the air. Looks like it's going to be a rotation on Ignacio. Number 13, Macy Barnes is going to the bench, and number 5, Lauren DK, coming in actually up to serve as well. Nice, just positioned serve, no really run up on that one.
And it looks like Lauren DeKay, I don't know what happened there, but she could have stopped that one. But looks like she was waiting for somebody else to come or just got kind of stunned in the moment. And Ignacio sets it up for Yolanda Howell to hit it over, but hits the side of her hand, goes into the net. And looks like they've given a couple points here now to the net, who's distributed to Dolores. And it looks like Dolores, number 2, will be spiking it over straight to the middle. National's gonna be retaliating with one of their own, and another instance where the angle is wrong.
A little bump around on Ignacio's, nice hit over. Soli Cosillo up to serve. Need to make these ones count. These serves very crucial to the point. They're getting points and losing points, honestly, giving points away. Oh, it looks like a big miscommunication on Dolores Bears. Nobody calling out for anything. 3 people around the ball, nobody went for it. Just stared at it.
Number 18, Soli Cosillo, the woman, the myth, the legend, hits it over.
And that was a nice hit on Dolores, finding the open spots. Now I got to see the whole other side of the floor.
13 will be subbing in
going
for 20.
up for a hit. Just make sure you get that placement right.
And number 10 smacks it over. And Ignacio smacks it into the net.
Oh, looks like Alexis Ortiz just going to come up short off of that one.
Ignacio would be winning if they don't hit these ones into the net, but it does happen sometimes. It's hard to calculate the power you need.
A nice volley going on that we have here. A lot of work being put in, a lot of effort. Oh, that was going to be a very nice set if Vanessa Gonzalez could get it over, but is caught by the net and shot right back and called for 4 hits on Ignacio.
And Soli Cosillo smacks it over. Unable to do anything. Number 10 falls in defeat.
Falls short, actually.
Yeah.
Just kind of tripped up on her way to get the ball. But Dolores is still up by 2, as you can see here. I think most of those points were just placement, really.
Vanessa Gonzalez.
Finding where to put the ball at the right time.
Ball goes into the hallway under the bleachers.
If Dolores can just clean up their defense game, their offense is really getting that ball on over.
Yeah, I mean, they would be
getting points off of that.
Be doing really good if they could hit the ball at the good angle. I mean, their offensive setup is great. It's just sometimes the ball gets away from them. And it looks like number 14 will be called for a carry. That'll be Ignacio's ball now out of bounds. Baseline. Serves it over. Another good serve. Straight to number 13, the libero.
Yeah, just kind of getting that first hit. As you can see off the serve by Vanessa Gonzalez. Dolores needs to get that first serve up in the air, give some time to adjust after that big serve by Ignacio.
It's crazy to think here that 1 point Ignacio was down by, I think, like 6 or 5. made a nice.
Yeah, see that first hit on the way over. Just not placing it good. It looks like a timeout is going to be called as Ignacio is up by 2 on that. Nice comeback by Ignacio.
Very great. 21 to 19. It's a lovely day outside. 420-21 here. Sunny, no wind. Well, I don't think there is any. Haven't been able to go outside
Slightly
in the
windy.
past.
Slightly windy. Just a little bit windy earlier today towards the afternoon around 12-ish. Nice sunny day though.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice sunny day. Highs of, I don't know, say 70 and lows of, I don't know, 50.
Vanessa Gonzalez still at the line to serve for Ignacio LadyCats.
Great serve.
Great serve over by Vanessa.
Sets it up
They
to number
got that
20.
nice first hit. They got it up in the air, got to react. Good reaction as Ignacio sends it right back.
And number 20 hits it
Nice
back
spike
over.
using all 3 hits to their advantage.
And the
Solico making them dive.
Oh.
And it looks like a little miscommunication on Dolores as they almost had the save on that one.
could have saved
They have been
it.
called for 4 hits.
Just looked like nobody knew who was going to hit it next. They could have easily saved that one. The ball is like a fish out of water. They almost netted it, but somehow escaped. Now number 3 just barely taps it over, and they throw it into the net. Point for Ignacio. Again, we're looking at a situation here where it's 23 to 19. Nessa Gonzalez doing nice serves. Hits it over.
Vanessa Gonzalez up to swing as she is one of their more powerful servers, her and Emily Cundiff.
And, oh wow, number 20 being absolutely killed by the ball there. The ball hit her in the head. She tried to hit it up, hit her in the head again. And then her teammate hit it into her head again. So
Yes, of course, off the net. Hard to react once it hits the net. Kind of lose. Sometimes you can lose count of how many hits there's already been once you're kind of in that struggle.
yeah, I mean, I can't
Nice hit
count.
by Casey Brown. Nice high hit. Oh, nice save. And just miscommunication, it looks like, between Casey Brown and Emily Cundiff. Trying to decide who was going for the ball on that one.
Let's see if Dolores can make it here. I mean, it's time to either make it or fail.
Nice hustle by Lauren Decay to get that ball because nobody was going for it in the back row. Hustled all the way from front row.
And great hit back over. Solico, the cannon, the mortar, hits it back over.
Nice volley as we got a lot of nice hit, and it looks like Casey Brown is going to seal the deal.
Very
Second
nice.
game, and that is going to be the end as Varsity comes out from the locker rooms.
Yeah, very nice volley there. I mean, Dolores was basically playing for the game, and in the end, they were able to pull it off 25 to 20, 2 sets to 0. Ignacio will be the WWE Royal Champion.
The epic Vic Roy. The epic Warzone Royale, as you can see here by Ignacio Bobcat.